Alright, welcome back to this series where I predict every NFL team's record in 2025. We got the Houston Texans. They're at 10-7, and there's a chance. I think there's a chance that they take a step back this year because they've lost. Lost Laramie Tunsil in the offseason. Tank that was hurt, and they lost Stephon Diggs to New England. So they could take a step back. First game in LA, that's a loss. They will be back in LA later this season. Then they play Tampa. I think that's another loss, starting out 0-2, but they do get 2 wins against the Jags and the Titans before losing in Baltimore Week 5. So they head into the bye week at 2-3. And come out of it beating Seattle, then the Niners. Denver is a loss. The Jaguars, that should be a win. The Titans also a win. The Bills is a loss. In Indianapolis, they win that game. Kansas City, no, there's no reality where that happens. They beat the Cardinals, then the Raiders, then the Chargers, as they are back in LA. This time they do get it done. And the last game of the season against the Colts, that is a loss because they probably will have clinched the AFC South at this point. So the yearly 10-7 record for the Texans has been settled. The only actual question is who's going to be the number 5 seed in the AFC. Wait, why is the Seattle game at 10 p.m.? What? All right, now Jacksonville. They went 3-14 last year. Or was it 4-13? I don't remember. Either way, they weren't very good, but they do lose to the Panthers week 1, then the Bengals week 2. The Texans, that's another loss. San Francisco, that's a loss. Kansas City, that's going to be ugly. Seattle, that's a loss. The Rams in London, no London Magic this year. The Rams win that game. So they head into the bye week at 0, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, but 0-7. And now they're 0-8. Then they play Houston, that makes them 0-9. Chargers is another loss. The Cardinals, that is another loss. The Titans, this is the AFC South. This is one of those divisions where the teams aren't good, so they just need to pick on each other just to get wins. Titans, that's again. Titans, you know what? Yeah, give me the Titans for that win. But they do beat the Colts, so they finally get their first win of the season. The Jets, I think they get the upset. The Broncos, there's no shot. Indianapolis, that's another win. And they close out the year against the Titans, that's a win. So they may have started 0-12, but they went 4-1 in their last 5 games. So progress is progress, guys. I meant to do Indy before Jacksonville, but that's my bad. I messed up on that one. The Dolphins, week 1, that's a loss. The Broncos, that's another loss. At Tennessee, I think they lose that game. In LA, that is another loss. They also will be back in LA later on. The Raiders, give them the win. The Cardinals are the loss. And now they're back in Los Angeles to go up to get swept by that city. The Titans, they don't get the upset here. Pittsburgh, that's another loss. Atlanta, international game, loss. So they're 1-9 heading into the bye week. Kansas City, that might just be ugly. Houston, that's also going to be ugly. On the road in Jacksonville, that's a loss. On the road in Seattle, that's another loss. I don't know whose idea it was to put Colts Niners on Monday Night Football, but that's a loss. The Jaguars, that's a loss. And then Houston, they're going to be celebrating like they won the Super Bowl. That's a win. 2-15. Jags went 4-13, so really this division is just the Texans. But do the Titans have hope to actually do something? Cam Ward, new quarterback, first game in Denver. I think they lose that game. Then the Rams, that should be another loss. The Colts, they win that game. They lose at Houston. They went on the road in Arizona and then Vegas. They beat the Patriots, and all of a sudden they have a winning record. They beat the Colts. They're on a tear right now, but they lose to the Chargers, drop to 5-4 into the bye week, come out of it, but lose to the Texans, keep their 500 record afloat with 3 consecutive wins. San Francisco, that's another loss. In San Francisco, that's going to be a loss. Yeah, Kansas City, that's another loss. New Orleans, they win that game. And then Jacksonville, they're going to lose to Jacksonville. The Week 13 game, yeah, I swapped my prediction up on this one. The Jaguars do not get the Week 13 win. The Titans do. So the Titans go 10-7 in the first year with Cam Ward, but they got swept by the Texans, so they don't have the tiebreaker. Moving on, we got the NBA Finals. The Pacers came up with a massive upset on Oklahoma City in Game 1. SGA had 38 points, but it was Tyrese Halliburton who managed to save the day for Indiana. Somehow, someway, they beat one of the best defenses of all time, despite turning the ball over like 27 times. They had 19 in the first half alone. Halliburton pulled up and hit the game-winning jumper, and that's yet another comeback. We got Milwaukee down 7 with like 40 seconds, Cleveland down 9, and Tyrese hit the game-winning layup and then game-winning 3 respectively, down 9 with 55 seconds. In New York, they're down like 17 with 6 minutes. In Indiana, they're down like 15. In OKC, they're down like 15 with 16 minutes. And yet another clutch shot in the playoffs for Tyrese Halliburton. And now the Pacers got a 1-0 series lead. Game two, back in Oklahoma City on Sunday night. And I still think the Thunder do come away with the win in OKC, but it will be very tight. Maybe an SGA game winning 3. Actually, no. More accurately, Gilgeous-Alexander drives in, and flips over his own feet, gets 2 free throws, knocks him down for the win. But we got one more thing. Aaron Rodgers, a couple days ago on Thursday, decided to fly out to Steelers minicamp and sign a 1-year deal with the team. What upset me about it happening now was that it was literally 3 days after I picked the Steelers to go 6-11, assuming they didn't have him at quarterback because, and I quote, "This is just dragged on to infinity." Well, it ended a few days ago. Aaron Rodgers agreed to a 1-year deal with the Steelers, and the contract is pending a physical. Interestingly enough, they play on the road in New York Week 1. And then later, I think it's Week 7 against Green Bay in Wisconsin. Those are going to be 2 games. I wasn't stringing anyone along. I wasn't holding anyone hostage. Rodgers told the Pat McAfee show in an appearance April 17th. Oh, no, you held the franchise hostage, sir. Well, that's it for the video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.